Albert Einstein told, we're all doing the same things over and over again and expecting some different results to happen. This is called insanity, right? How many times you have done? How many times you are working too hard but expecting some results to happen? It is not respecting. You are working hard but not effectively, not efficiently, not productively, but you want to advance in your career. No, right? In this quick video, I will give you 3 insane productivity tips that will help you to advance in your career very fast without distractions or bad habits in your life. If you're a working professional or in management level, or you're in executive level, even if you're an entrepreneur or business owner, this is the quick video for you. In this quick video, if you watch it to the full, you will get one aha moment, right? My biggest promise to you is you will get that aha moment before we finish this video. Let's dive into this. Insane tip productivity number 1: ROE and ROT on task. Usually we do everything, right? But have you ever calculated return on time, return on effort in your life? In finances, we have this calculation called return on money. How much money we have invested and how much money we make, like 3%, 4% extra, 10% extra, right? In the same way, for time also, we have this concept called return on effort. Suppose you have 1 hour. In that 1 hour, you did one task, right? And if you are doing that one task, there is an opportunity cost, which is you can't do any other thing in the world in that 1 hour because you're doing that one task. If you're doing that one task and you are getting the value of 100 rupees, for example, if you're getting that 100 rupees value from that one task, imagine for a moment there is a task which you can do so that you will make 1,000 per hour. Which one you do? You got the concept, right? Return on effort and return on time for the task, right? So next time on, whenever you are doing anything, just ask this question: how much is this hourly value to me? Suppose if you spend 3 hours, if you're getting a value out of it like maybe 5,000 or something, you calculated 5,000 divided by 3, which is 1,666 rupees, right? So I'm not saying monetary calculate a number, but use your intuition to calculate that number. So next time on, understand how much effort you're giving and how much return you are getting, right? I build a simple ratio table to explain the concept better. Okay, there are different type of tasks I have taken, and I'll tell you some of the generic ratios. Okay, suppose you have done 1 hour of bad habits. Okay, you have done 1 hour of bad habits. What happens? What happens is you will get 10 units of negativity. If you do the bad habit, you will get the second order and third order consequence. You will get the 10 units of negativity to you. The ratio is 1:-10. Okay. If you give 1 hour to the negative habits, you will get -10 as a result. Okay. -10 as a result. In other words, if you give 10 rupees to the bad habit will give you 1 rupee back to you. It's a big loss, right? It's a big loss. So next time on, whenever you're doing a negative habit, understand it's not about that 1 hour value. It's about the future consequences you're going to get from that bad habit. I tried this example many times in my life and in my community. What we found is whenever you have done a bad habit, you feel tired, you feel demotivated, you feel less energetic, you feel overthinking, you feel depressed, right? Because whenever you have done some bad habit that relates to your mind or body or your addictions, what happens is it loses the energy, it loses the confidence, it eats your confidence. Because of that, we never make us more productive because of the bad habits, right? 1:-10. And second is like 1 hour watching short videos or reels or entertainment. That the ratio is 1:-1. The biggest problem with this entertainment is if it is limited like 10 minutes or half an hour per hour per day, half an hour per day is okay. But if it is like 3-4 hours every day, it is dangerous. Okay, it is like a medicine. If you use it wisely, you will get the maximum performance every day. If you use it too much, you will kill your career, right? So imagine you are spending 1 hour watching short videos or reels or YouTube or random stuff without any clarity. You are giving 1 hour to the YouTube videos. You are getting -1 back because in the entertainment, what happened is they try to pose themselves as perfect. They try to pose themselves as powerful, right? Actually, it is not. If you see the behind the scenes, it is just a setting to make the video viral, right? To make the video viral. Understand, it tricks your mind to watch you, to hook you as much time as possible. So that really makes you even more negative. So when it comes to the bad habit, the intensity is a little bit low. You will get, 1 is to minus 1, right? If you give 1 rupee, I mean, if you give 2 rupees to the entertainment, it will give you 1 rupee back. Okay. Third is the 1 hour of reading newspaper, or reading news, or watching TV, or all the routine things, all the routine entertainment things you are doing. What happen is, it is one, you will get 0.5 units of knowledge. Actually, no, the newspaper is good only today, right? Tomorrow what happen? It will obsolete, right? It will completely deteriorate. What is my intention here is, reading news is good, but too much is dangerous. I prefer not to read any news. Okay, since 7 years, honestly, I didn't even open a newspaper. I didn't open any news app unless it's very, very, very important. My mom will tell me, my brother will tell me. Maybe sometimes, once in a day I check the WhatsApp statuses. Statuses will tell me, right? If anything very important, most people put in the statuses. We can easily get that, right? You can easily survive without reading the news also. No need to learn everything. Your mind is very limited, and your willpower is very limited to inject the right thing for yourself, right? So if you spend 1 hour in newspaper or reading junk, what happens? You'll get 0.5 unit of knowledge. It's just like you give 1 rupee, it will give you half rupee, right? Can you see the loss here? So can you see the loss here? Now imagine you spend 1 hour watching the valuable implementable content like this, like a TEDx talk, like my videos, or like maybe any implementable practicals videos. What happens is, if you give 1 hour of value, you will get 5 units of knowledge, right? If you give 1 hour of time, you'll get 5 units of knowledge from it. It is just like 1 is to 5, right? It is like 1 is to 5. It's just like you're giving 1 rupee, it will give you 5 rupees back. It's a big win, right? It's a big win. In the same way, if you spend 1 hour of reading a book is one of the high productive activity in the world, because it's just like having a conversation with the author, who has put more than 15 years of experience to compile that wonderful book in a concise way. If you try alone, if you want to learn on your own, if you want to learn those lessons, right, it takes maybe 5 years of trying and failing. Instead, you can spend just 5 hours reading a book or listening to an audible book to really get that experience. My secret sauce, at the age of 25, how I hit like 7 figures income per month, because I read a lot. Honestly, I read a lot, I consume a lot, and I implement it immediately. Okay, it's not about the information learning too much. Even this video I'm telling to you, once you learn this insane productivity tips, try to implement it immediately before you jump into the next learning phase. Okay, so 1 hour of reading book, it will give you 100 units of knowledge. Yes, you will get the 100 units of knowledge if you read the right book. Okay, so 1 is to 100. It's just like if you are giving 1 rupee to you, 1 rupee to me, I am giving 100 units of knowledge to you. Can you see this? If you got the aha moment, just type aha in the chat, right? This is the aha moment. Okay, and finally, suppose the high productive activity in anyone's life is 1 hour of live meet with the high achievers like the top industry fellows, or maybe ultra successful people. Go and meet them live, go to networking, go to events and meet them and see how they are, right? You will get 1,000 units of wisdom by just spending 1 hour with them. 1 hour with them, because the live experience is always give you 10 times the impact than the virtual experience. Okay, that's why I never hesitate to pay 1 lakh for a 1-day event, going and learning event. I will go and learn, because from there I will get 10 times the impact. If I pay 1 lakh, I know in future I will get 1 crore back. I'm pretty sure about it, because by implementing what I have learned. You got the point, right? So this is the return on effort, return on time. Okay, so can you see this? If you spend in bad habits, you will get -10, but if you spend time with reading a book or spending time with achievers, you will get 1,000 units of results back. It's in your hand to choose wisely. Okay, I'm not saying completely get rid of the bad habits. I'm not saying you only reading books. No, but why all the successful people have had this common habit of reading book? Because you will get this much of results back in very fast. Okay, this is the insane tip productivity number one. Then let's come to the insane productivity tip number two, which is called sprint and rest. Okay, I learned it very lately in my life. I used to be a person who always juggled between the things. Okay, starting something, suddenly my mind got thought, okay, Ramesh, what happened to that task? Immediately I jump into that task, spend 5 minutes there, again some thought came in, and again I'm doing that. Again, something else like that. I'm juggling between the things. Honestly, at the end of the day, burn out myself. That's the one thing. Second, no clarity in the routines. Third, honestly, I didn't feel progress. I didn't feel progress. I didn't feel achieved. I have seen many times in my life. I'm working hard the whole day. At the end of the day, I never felt I did something great. I never felt the progress or result in my life, in my day. How many of you are like feeling the same? Like if you're watching me, maybe you can relate with me easily. Yes, Ramesh, I am also working hard like you, but nothing is moving. You know what? I'm like you. I'm just like you. When I started, I was in that zone of working and breaks in between. Like there is no clarity to start. Like you are in the work thinking about the breaks, thinking about the vacations. When you are in the breaks or vacations, you're thinking about the work and work pressure. You know what? From this moment on, the insane tip productivity number two, sprint and rest. I learned it from lions here. Lions, I learned it from lions. I call it as work ethic like a lion. You know how lions works? Lions will never ever hunt 24/7. Lions sleep for 20 hours a day. You know why? Lion is the king of all animals. Because lions sleep 20 hours a day. Whenever they are hungry, the lion gang came out of the cave. They choose one animal, one deer or one whatever the animal they in front of them. They pick that one animal as a target. They are going and hunting that only one animal and eat how much he or she wants. He won't eat full. Okay, only eat how much he or she wants. Okay, and come back to the pond, drink the water, and go to cave and sleep. And sleep. That's it. So what is the lesson? What is the productivity lesson we learn from lions is hunting is nothing but sprint, eating is nothing but the reward, rest is nothing but the rest. Okay. In the same way, in your life also, I know you're a manager, I know you're a professional, I agree with you. Ramesh, I'm doing multiple things, how to handle it. Even in that multiple jargon, okay, multiple tasks jargon, you need to have like sprinting. The next 90 minutes I'll focus on this task. The next 90 minutes I'll focus on rest. Okay, rest in the sense it could be a proper rest like no work, or it could be some multitasking like answering emails, talking to people, training them, talking to the clients. I agree. But when you're in the work sprint, be 100% in the sprint, like 100% solving a problem, going deep into the solution, right? Doing only sprint is nothing but doing one thing. Rest is nothing but doing many things and taking proper rest also. Okay, before you start anything, have a clarity to start. Okay, and what is the exact outcome you want to deliver? Okay, in the next 90 minutes I will finish one ticket of my office work. This ticket, I want to finish this specific ticket of my office work. I want to solve this, I want to build this dashboard for my sales people. It's a clear outcome, right? The problem with business owners is they have flexibility, they have time freedom, they have internet, they have phone, they have everything, so they are getting distracted very fast, right? So as a business owner, I know the flexibility is misused. Okay, so next time on, whenever you want to achieve that focus, you need to have an exact outcome to be clear before you start. Okay, then okay, your outcome is created. Do you have enough resources ready? For example, you want to run for 5 kilometers, okay? You can't directly blindly run on the road, right? First, you need to have a clarity to start from what is the starting position, what is the destination, and when to come back, what are the 5 kilometers. And the outcome for running is not the running. The outcome is the sweat, confidence, like fat burnout, like really pumped up, right? Motivation you are expecting. That is the outcome we are expecting from running. And enough resources. Do you have enough resources? Like running shoes, clothes, your earphones or iPods ready, right? And environmental support. It means whenever you are working or running or whatever you are doing, is your environment is supporting you to continue the work or really stopping you to really disturbing you to stop the work, right? Make sure your environment should help you to sprint it. Okay, I know in environment you have some distractions like people, tell them or ignore them. Mindset distractions, use some mindset trainings. In my community called Productivity Empire, I mean, I forget to tell you, I'm building a secret community called Productivity Empire. More than 200 plus productivity warriors at the time of this recording this video, where we have 7 mindset routines, so that we are very clear on to kill all the mindset distractions, right? And environment distractions, it's very easy to kill, like people distractions and physical distractions, and finally one digital distractions as well. We can easily kill. We have tools and softwares to kill the digital distractions as well, right? And once everything is ready, just enjoy the work mindfully. Okay, the only thing at the end of the day what matters to you is, note it down, progress. Okay, your mind loves progress, not the result. Okay, your mind loves progress. So if you see some progress, it motivates you to work again. When you compare from yesterday to today, what is the progress you have created? What is the progress you have created? Okay, if there is no progress, there is no productivity. Okay, that is the incentive productivity number 2. Now incentive productivity number 3, which is called the power of urgency. Power of urgency. I learned it from my people, from my community members, that they stuck in the comfort zone, right? Maybe you are having a good job, nice home, good car, having a smooth life. You don't have any urgency or emergency in your life. You are enjoying, you are going with the flow, you are having the comfort zone. Type with you in the chat, with you in the comments, if I'm true, right? There is no urgency in your life. Because of that, you stuck in the same place since 1 year or 2 years. Honestly, when you are stuck, it means you are going down. Okay, you are really going down. You are not growing up. Either you are going to the top, or you are going down. There is no standstill. I have observed a lot of families since 10 years. The people who think they are in the comfort zone, within 3-4 years they are going down. They can't even perceive it. Okay, they can't even perceive it. Like, I will tell you some of the things where you will go down in the next 4-5 years if you are not growing. First problem is not learning. You are not at all not learning anything. You or your family or your network not learning anything. You are just maintaining the work. You are just doing what you know. That is the biggest sign that you are going down in your life. Second, not investing in assets. Okay, whenever you are not investing in the right asset that will create the cash flow, what happens is you are going down in your life. I know you're a manager or a student or an entrepreneur, but if you are not investing in the right assets, what happens is your time is not scalable. Okay, we all have 24 hours a day. So if you're not investing in the right assets, the problem is you will go down in the next 3 to 5 years. Okay, and the third mistake you're doing is bad habits. You're struggling with too many bad habits, right? The bad habits going down. You know what? 95% of the thoughts are coming from yesterday. Okay, so it means if you think negativity too much yesterday, you are more likely to get the negativity today as well. And the same thing will happen in a negative feedback loop, right? Negative cycle loop. So it means you're stuck in that loop, and it will make you even more deteriorated in your life, right? And can I tell you one more problem, which is called shiny object syndrome? I know if you're an early entrepreneur, or if you're an early person like under 30, you might face this problem called shiny object syndrome, where you starting something, within a week, within a month you did something else, you purchased some courses, you tried something, resources. After a month you found you big obstacle slapped on your face, and immediately you stop doing the work and you spend 1-2 weeks on entertainment or bad habits, again jumping back to something else. Shiny object syndrome. If you had these 4 problems, within 3-4 years you will kill your career. Okay, you will going down. Okay, please don't be in that zone. So that's where the power of urgency came in. You need to create some sense of artificial urgency to work. I'm not saying keep on in that emergency zone or urgency zone. No, at least have the thought in your mind. A little fear. Sometimes fear is very important. Okay, little fear is very important to continue the journey. Whenever you're in that fear, it means you're on the right track. Okay, you're in the right track. So note it down. Always think about what if I fail, Oh, what if my family throws me away? What if I have to pay 1 crore debt in just 1 year? Just think about it. Think about the negative terms, negative life, okay? And it will inspire you. Negativity inspires us. Strategic negativity, right? There's a two type of negativity: good negativity, bad negativity, okay? Good negativity is the we created the negativity inside us to inspire us. Bad negativity is the bad habits which we kills us, okay? So third, always you should be always on the fence. You should never say yes to anything. You should never say no to anything, but be on the fence. Take some time. Take some time to say yes or no based on the value you will get from the task. Okay, and live below the means. Always, if your salary is 1 lakh, you live at the salary of you live at the scale of 30,000 only. Remaining 70,000 you could invest in stocks, invest in bonds, invest in assets that can produce the enough cash flow that will fill your monthly expenses without your active work. Okay, so live always below the means so that even you go down you can easily survive. You know what, my monthly expenses is less than 10,000. Even my family just less than 10,000. We don't have rent, we don't have any lavish kind of shopping kind of habits, but we always eat enough food in the home and having more fun with limited means. Because whenever your dreams are high you should spend less. Okay, if your dreams are really high, reaching that next level in your life, achieving financial freedom, or maybe your dream is to give that much of charity. My dream is to give at least 100 crore charity to this world, right? Even my dream is to give an employment to 1,000 people in India, right? If you have the big dreams, you should not spend high. So that's where I'm always in that living below the means. Even I build the business based on the frugality. I spend less. I try to get 10x back from it. So like that, you set the standards. You set the minimum standards. Learn something new. Create that urgency, artificial urgency to inspire you. Okay. In a summary, I'll tell you. First, return on effort and return on time on task. Always calculate the return on effort and return on time and do the activity which will give you the maximum return in minimum time. Second, sprint and rush. Either you are in 100% work or 100% break. Don't be in that middle zone. Okay. Third, power of urgency. Create that artificial urgency to really become inspired internally, not looking for motivational videos. Okay, if you're really enjoying this, why don't you hit that like button, right? I hope you got enough aha moments from this little video. You know what, if you really want to learn from me, I'm doing a live session, I think tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Just click that link below. The link is in the description. You can click on this link and register for your next session, where I will handhold you how to plan your entire year in 5 minutes, and let's start the productive journey together, right? Why not? I'm very excited to meet you live tomorrow. Just if you really like this video, hit that like button, and why not you can type your top 3 aha moments in the comments. Okay, could you please type the top 3 aha moments in the comments, so that you can also read others aha moments as well. You might miss that point, right? You might miss that point, and whenever you're writing, you're injecting more into your mind, you're implementing it very fast. And thank you for watching this video. And if you're brand new to me, this is Ramesh Yadav, productivity expert. Hit the subscribe button for more valuable videos only on productivity. And signing off for now. See you on the next video. Khudafis.